Hello everyone, here it is, my solar tracker, what would I call it, Tim Solar motor driver, alright, whatever, right, so, let's have a look, get it into shot, right, so I've got motor power in here, hang on, I haven't, because I haven't turned it on, my bench power supply. I'm putting about, these motors are 6 volts, but I'm putting about 6.7 volts in there because, like I say, I've got this linear regulator on. There we go, that's the linear regulator. That drops. If we solder this jumper, right, there we go, I'll put a blob of solder across that jumper. And that puts power into the linear regulator, and the linear regulator gives us our VCC for the logic side of things, and to activate the relays. With these things you get about 1.6 volt drop on them, so you need something, it's 5 volts, so you'll need what, 6. Yeah, so about what I've done is put 6.7 in there to get 5 volts out, basically. So you have to be a bit higher than what you want out, basically. Right, so yeah, and does it work? Well, yes, it does, but I did make a right cock up. What I'm going to do is, I don't know if you can see there, I've removed these two LEDs and their respective resistors, because I put them in the wrong place. I've designed a new board now, and them two LEDs are going to end up here and here, so that all they are is there to show you when these are actually activated, so they light up. So temporarily with these boards, what I've done is I've soldered them on. My leads come out. Just give me a minute. Right, let's see if I can zoom in there. I've actually used the instead of just getting some LEDs out of the thing, I've actually let's just see if I can get that to focus. Yeah, so I put the little resistor there and the LED there, and then I put a wire between the resistor and the LED. But basically that's where they go in the circuit. But on the new board, they're going to end up in front of the solenoids here. I'll show you in a minute. Basically, I've just dropped my wire. Yeah. Hang on. Let's try and get some focus again. There we go. So I've added some power. That fell off that. So what I'll do is I'll turn it on, and what we should have is we should have the power coming in here, and because I've bridged the jumper here, we should have our VCC light come on. And there we go. And I got my finger. Hang on. I need to. While I was playing, I soldered the two internal things on. Can you hear it flicking away as the sun's shining? But yeah, so what happens is when one is activated, I'll just put my finger over each one. So there's that one. We need some light on the other, and then if I put my finger on the other one, so you can see that this it's just there to test, and so you can do any diagnosing. Basically, that's all them lights are there for. So yeah, I will show you. I'll need to unsolder them. Just let me just turn the power off. Where are they? There they are. Can I get that? There we go. Let me just check them. Yeah, they look alright. Got a bit of solder there. Right, so they're disconnected. So I've just disconnected them too, because what I've done is, this is my little table with the two sensors on there. There's one there and there's one there, and it's separated by this shutter, and underneath there's a motor there, and we've got two wires from the motor. So we just, the two wires from the motor go into these two. I've put there DC motor, so that's this socket. Let's just put them on. Tighten them up. Oh, my hands are weighing it. There we go. There we go, that's better. Right, so the motor's connected to them, power's in on them. Those two are disconnected, and the other two sensors, we just need the three wires. Basically, there's a common, which, let's see, get that in focus. Is that in focus? Oh, I've got wrong glasses on, that's why. Right, yeah, so a wire from each is joined together, and then we've got the common, and then the other side of each is going to the other two wires, basically. So we've got three wires coming on. I mean, in this connector, I've put room for, so you can have a sensor and a ground and a sensor and a ground, but obviously all ground, and we've got the 5 and ground volt power in if we're not using this jumper down here. So basically we just need the two sensor wires and the ground common, so which is the three cables I've got on there, and that'll just plug into here. Right, so that plugs in there. I turn power on again. So we've got our little orange one for the, is it yellow I've used? Don't know, and the red one for VCC. It's quite bright, that. Well, this is quite dim actually, because I'm only putting 6.7 volts in, and this can take up to, well, let's say any voltage you like really, whatever you want to risk. I mean 30 odd, 40 volts, but you can't use this linear regulator will only go up to 37, so let's say anything between 5.7, well, let's say anything between no, 6.7, that's right. So anything between 7 and 37 volts into here really would be a good thing. And so now we've got these two which should be activated, and because the sun is, we've got quite, in my room, quite ambient light, I'm going to have to turn this, my top light off. Oh, hang about, I've put that the wrong way around. Right, so if this goes the wrong way around to what you expect, then all you have to do is swap the, hang on, turn this light on. All you have to do is turn, swap these two wires around, so let's just do that. Right, there we go. So now it's pointing up to my light, which I'm going to turn off, and now it's pointing to the sunlight. So that's pointing to the sun. I've turned my light on. Oh, well, it's supposed to do. Well, maybe I should shadow that out a bit. Let's try a bright light. Right, not working. It's not doing anything. Oh, no, it is. Have I got a bad connection? Probably. Oh. Pulled a wire off of her. Right, let's try the torch again. Oh, right, it's the sun. The sun is right, basically. It's the sun from the window, it just got brighter. There, so. Anyway, there it's working, and what I'll do, well, like I say, it's meant for outside in the sun, and well, I can't move the sun around very quick, so oh, it's gone back to the sun now, but it should have gone back to this light because it's a bit brighter. It might not be as bright as I think it is, really. No, if the sun goes down, it'll point to this light anyway. Right, so that's it working, and my mistake, when the reason I had to move the what was it? I've redone the PCB anyways, but let's just bring up KiCad. Am I on the right thing? Yep, and open that up. Yes, on my original one, what I had done is, you see these are the two output signals, the output A and B. What I'd done is I'd put this resistor and LED here, down, well, let's just copy that. And rotate that. Yeah, what I'd done is I'd put them down there, like that, one there and one there. But the thing is, the output from these logic gates, the current that the output isn't strong enough for the LEDs. So I moved them from there, and I've actually put them here next to the actual relays, there and there. So in my previous videos, you'll see them down here, and now that they're up there where they should have been in the first place. It was a silly thought of mine. What I was doing, you see, hang on, let's just, oh, I've still got it in buffer, so the idea was, rotate, right, so imagine if that was there, what this was acting as was as a pull down resistor as well, because the current can flow this way, and so when there's no power here on here, the idea was that this actually pulled down the base of the resistor down to ground, so it actually turned it fully off. Really, I'm just wondering whether I should actually put another resistor in here, actually, just to let's have a look. So let's just move them back. What I could do is I could actually maybe put another one here. It's working, you know. What I could do is put something in here, maybe to act as a pull down. Maybe put like a 10k in there, and another one sort of here, basically. I might do that. In fact, yes. What I'm going to do before I publish it, I am going to actually do that. I'm going to put them two 10k resistors in there, And if we don't need them, we can just leave them off the board. But they're there just in case, really. So yes, I'm going to redo that before I publish it and make it. Sounds like a good idea to me, really. Does that? There should still be enough power to turn them on. Like I say, if there isn't, we just put a bigger resistor in there, and everything will be fine. So yeah. Well, thanks for watching. You've seen that it does work. Catch you later.